Like and subscribe right now, or the spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
10 celebrities who fake their own death. Celebrities live an amazing lifestyle. They're famous, have tons of money and wealth to their name, and can purchase practically anything they want. But with all this fame and fortune also comes an immense amount of stress and pressure. And honestly, some of them just want to get away from it all. With that being said, let's take a look at 10 celebrities who allegedly had enough of the world around them and decided to fake their own death. Number 10. Jim Morrison. There has always been a lot of mystery surrounding Jim Morrison's death. He died back in 1971 at the age of 21 in a bathtub in Paris. No autopsy was ever performed, which has left many questions about how he actually died. His girlfriend at the time, Pamela Courson, believes that he died of a heroin overdose after he unintentionally inhaled the substance, believing it to be cocaine, while Marianne Faithfull alleges that her drug dealer boyfriend, Jean de Breiteuil, killed him. There are others, however, who believe that the frontman for The Doors never actually died. These conspiracy theories allege that he faked his own death to avoid fame. Ray Manzarek, the founding member and keyboardist, has said that Morrison could have paid his doctor to forge his death certificate. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 9. Andy Kaufman. Andy Kaufman had a reputation for being completely unpredictable and for perpetrating numerous hoaxes throughout his career. Long before he died from lung cancer, he had allegedly talked about faking his own death. He reportedly claimed that if he were to pull the stunt, he would appear 20 years later. In January 1984, he announced that he had lung cancer. However, no one believed him because he was known for being a prankster. When he died 4 months later, some people were still skeptical. When he didn't resurface 20 years after his death, it was clear he really did die back in 1984. One of Kaufman's friends, Bob Zamuda, doesn't believe that he's really dead, and that he will be making a comeback soon. However, the comedian's longtime manager, George Shapiro, begs to differ. Andy's very much alive in our hearts, but I don't think his body is around. Number 8. John Stonehouse. This former member of the UK's parliament faked his own death in Miami in the 1970s. He wanted to start a new life with his mistress, and he'd been caught in a series of fraudulent businesses. He pretended to drown in Miami, escaping to Australia under the name Joseph Markham. His bad deeds caught up to him, and he was caught by the police and returned to Britain the next year. He was found guilty and served a short time in prison before being released. Number 7. Michael Jackson. Since Michael Jackson's death back in 2009, there have been a number of conspiracy theories that have emerged. One of the most popular theories is that the former king of pop faked his own death to escape his crushing debt and mounting legal problems. Back in August 2009, TMZ posted a video of Jackson exiting a coroner's van with the message, "I checked the license plate and it looks like the king of pop is jumping out of the same van his dead body has been in. I got the original videotape from a trustworthy source. I have known him for years, and I am sure it's real and Michael is alive." While there initially may have been a lot of questions about his autopsy, a lot of it has since been resolved. His personal physician, Conrad Murray, has since been charged with manslaughter, and his family is raising his 3 children. Something tells us that Jackson really is dead. Number 6. Kurt Cobain. There are so many conspiracy theories out there about Kurt Cobain's death. There are many who don't believe that he committed suicide. Some have argued that he had too much heroin in his system to effectively use a gun that day, and there are others who think that Courtney Love is the one who killed him because he was planning on leaving her. As if those conspiracy theories aren't enough, there's another one floating around about Cobain still being alive. There are people out there that actually think that he never died. According to them, he faked his own death to get out of the music business and to get away from love. We think all of the rumors out there about Cobain still being alive are just that, rumors. He has some pretty devout fans, and some of them just can't let go of the fact that he's gone. Number 5. Princess Diana. Princess Diana's death in 1997 took the world by surprise. Because of this, there are a number of conspiracy theories about her death. Some believe that a member of the British military murdered her. Others believe that she was pregnant when she died with Dodi Fayed's child, and the two were about to get engaged. One conclusion regarding this theory was that the royal family ordered Diana's death because they didn't want her to marry a non-Christian. There are still some others who are convinced that the princess never actually died in the car crash. Several years ago, the Grassy Knoll Institute posted a picture of Diana in a wheelchair and stated that she had survived the car accident. They suggested that she had faked her own death to end her relationship with Prince Charles and the entire royal family. There are some who think that she even attended Prince William's and Kate Middleton's wedding. We think this all sounds a bit far-fetched. Number 4. Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur has been dead for almost 20 years. However, there are people out there who strongly believe that he is still alive. One of the reasons for this would be the nature of his murder. The people who shot him have never been found, and even Suge Knight, who was in the car with him that fateful night, has said that he thinks his friend is probably still alive. Another reason that fans might think that Tupac is still alive is because he has continued to release music after his death. 8 of his records have been released posthumously, which is a lot more than he ever released when he was alive. Number 3. Elvis Presley. Even though Elvis Presley died back in 1977 because of a medication overdose, many of his devout fans don't believe that he's really dead. There are a few reasons for this. There were some pictures taken of his body in its casket, which apparently didn't look at all like the king of rock and roll. Because of this, some fans believe that it wasn't his body in the casket, but a wax dummy. Some say that Presley isn't actually dead because his middle name is misspelled on his gravestone. Others believe he is alive because of an insurance policy he took out had never been cashed. Then there are all of the alleged sightings of him. All of this has convinced some fans that Presley faked his own death. One reason he may have done this was because he had given testimony against mafia-connected parties. Others argue that he wanted to retire. His voice was getting weaker and he wasn't looking like his young hot self anymore. We think, however, he is really no longer with us. And now we've come to the best pick of the day. Could that be Michael Jackson hiding in the back? Indeed, there have been a lot of rumors that Michael Jackson is alive and well, and only faked his death to get away from all the pressures of life. If that's the case, then we would love to see Michael come out of wherever he is and make more of his beautiful music. Number 2. David Bowie. The starman singer died of cancer in 2016, aged 69. But hardcore fans don't believe he's reached his resting place. The music video for Bowie's song, Lazarus, was released just before his death, which tells fans that the star still lives, just like the biblical figure was resurrected by Jesus 4 days after he died. People also believe that because Bowie was an artist, he killed his stage name to live his last years as a regular civilian elsewhere. Before his death, David left shares in a company called Possum Inc. with his friend and personal assistant, but it is not yet known what the company does, apart from giving fans a reason to believe that Bowie's living carefree somewhere. Number 1. Paul Walker. On November 30th, 2013, Paul Walker died in a car accident. Allegedly, the before and after photos of the car license plates don't match. Also, his fans were surprised by the fact that the police did not cordon off the place of the accident, allowing everyone to take photos. Nevertheless, there is no dead body in any of them. According to one version, even the colors of the cars are different. However, it's easy to start disputing here, especially if we try to remember that story with that dress of unknown color. White and gold or black or blue. Still, many people believe that Paul Walker is living on a private island somewhere. But with that being said, we've come to the end of this video. Do you know of any other celebrities that might have potentially taken their own lives? Or rather, faked it to avoid the limelight? Let us know in the comment section down below. And would you like even more videos that will surely exist until the very end of time? Click on any of the absolutely amazing videos that you see on the screen. And as always, thank you all so very much for watching.